I don't believe I've ever asked you about this, and you mentioned 2006, and you and Sean Payton showed up in New Orleans together. We all remember Katrina damn near wiped that city off the map, and the Superdome reopens, and NFL Network was there on this Monday night. I remember it was a big initiative, obviously, for Paul Tagliabue and the league to make sure that New Orleans was going to get their due and get the stadium and keep the team there, and it was a monster night. And I'm getting goosebumps talking about it because there's a statue outside the stadium right now about the Steve Gleason block punt. And I've never heard a stadium louder, Drew, in my 22-plus years with NFL Network. I've never heard anything like it. I was sitting next to Marshall Faulk, Mr. New Orleans himself, and I remember Mike Vick and the Falcons are in. He fumbled a ball in the first possession, and the ball was loose, and the place went nuts, and then it rolled out of bounds, and it brought about a punt. I imagine you're standing on the sideline ready to take the field to score the first touchdown for the New Orleans Saints in the reopened Superdome, correct? Am I right?
Absolutely, yeah.
The floor is now yours. What happened from your perspective?
True. Well, it's exactly right. Like my mindset is I'm really not even watching the punt. I'm sitting there I'm zoned in on, okay, here's the first play. What am I looking for? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm more just focusing on, what am I going to do when I step on the field to execute this first drive in what is the biggest game of all of our lives up to this point. And I hear it before I ever see it. Is this block punt by Steve Gleason? I mean, it was like a shotgun blast. And then the Superdome absolutely erupted. I mean, it was like it could have blown the top off. But just what that symbolized, and also the person who was responsible for that, Steve Gleason, probably one of the greatest human beings, one of the greatest teammates ever, and we know his story and his fight with ALS. But that was a symbol to not just the city but the world that New Orleans was going to come back stronger than ever.
And there
was no way we were going to lose that game.
Oh, exactly. One of those where 4 snaps in, game's over. I sensed it. I felt it. It was unbelievable to witness it. It's so rare, right, for fans to get what they want so quickly in this day and age with a big moment that everybody in the building knew they will never forget the rest of their lives. I am wondering, though, in the first 15 scripted, what was the first play? I imagine, were you and Sean going to take your shot?
That's a great question. I don't remember, but I do remember when we got the ball, the first possession, we did go down and score, but we had to convert a couple third downs. And I remember the Falcons had some exotic pressure packages, and I was just getting the feeling like, man, like they need a little momentum shift here. So they're going to dial up one of these on the first third down. So sure enough, it was like 3rd and 10, and we call one of my favorite pass plays. But they dial up one of these pressures, and they have a guy free, and he's bearing down on me. It's one of those where it's like, dude, just stand in here and deliver the ball. And I got absolutely rocked. But a completed pass, and then we end up running like some kind of a reverse to Devery Henderson and scoring and going up 14-zip. And it was just kind of like further putting the nail in the coffin as far as like how this night was going to go and how we're going to beat these guys. But no, I remember I remember my back hitting the turf pretty hard, but then knowing, hey, we're going to score a touchdown and we're going to go win this thing.
Unbelievable. I'll never forget that night. Never forget that night. Drew, thanks for the time here. Big10.org/Abbott to sign up and donate blood for your institution of higher learning in the Big Ten. Purdue for the man on the right, Michigan obviously for the man on the left. Or you can text the word donate to 222-688, which spells out Abbott on your phone. Great to see you, man. Great to see you. I'd love to continue chatting. And obviously we're going to see you on Netflix Christmas Day, right, in the booth?
That's exactly right.
Okay. You're going to be either in Washington or Minnesota. Dallas versus when do you find out this assignment? Do we already know?
Hopefully soon. I'm ready for either of them.
Okay.
But I'm just excited to be in the booth and on Netflix Christmas Day.
Lions versus Vikings or Cowboys Commanders. Great stuff. Drew, great to see you. Best to your fan, man.
Thank you. You too, Rich.
Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Brees, everybody here on the Rich Eisen Show. I'll never forget that night. I will never, ever forget that night. We were all there from NFL Network, and I remember Marshall Faulk, Mr. New Orleans, the guy who once upon a time sold popcorn in that stadium. He says to me and Steve Mariucci, game's over, let's go grab some dinner, let's go hang out. Marshall Falk, Mr. New Orleans, is saying, I will be your social Sherpa after one of the biggest nights in the history of New Orleans.
Please finish this story.
And Mariucci says, I'm tired. I'm probably just going to go back to the hotel and have room service.
What an epic fail.
And I said to Mooch, Marshall will attest. I said to Mooch, you know what, Steve, makes sense. Next time there's a storm of the century that damn near blows this entire place off the map, and then you come back and it's a big reopening that starts with a block punt that no one's ever going to forget, then we'll go out. We'll do it then.
Steve.
Next time.
And that wasn't enough.
Next time.
Right? He still went back.
Oh, he still went back.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.